This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
I believe in love, a force that has come to unite us all. Sometimes love is defined as a desire to be with somebody or a desire for something, but I define love a little bit differently. I define it not only as a desire for something, but the willingness to sacrifice yourself for that something as well. Speaking of love, the first major example of love is God. He gave His Son for us. God created us. We were set. We had perfect bodies. We were going to live forever, but we screwed it up. We fell short. We didn't deserve to be helped, to be cared for, to be loved, or overall saved from hell. But despite all of that, God still loved us enough, even through all of our shortcomings, and He still does now. He loved us enough to give His Son Jesus for us. That is real love. Just imagine it like this. Imagine telling your kid he had to go die for somebody that didn't even deserve to be died for. But because of that, because God was willing to do that, that is why God is an example of true love for somebody. The willingness to sacrifice. A love is it's a simple four-letter word. It means to help somebody, to instruct somebody, to guide them. And I think about your parents, your grandparents, your mentors in life, your older brother, maybe older sister. They care about you. They care about whether or not you get hurt. They care about what happens in your life, what you're going to do. And that's why sometimes they may be a little hard. I've come to understand that now. And I'm glad that they have been hard on me, because I wouldn't be sitting here now if they didn't. And to care about somebody like that is to love them. And love and caring for somebody is great in God's eyes. Now think about any younger siblings, any little kids that live down the block, any little cousins that you have that you feel obligated to protect and watch out for. That is love. To protect is to love. Now, like I said earlier, love not only means the desire for something, but the willingness to sacrifice, to be there to protect someone, to hold them when they need to be held. Just as when a man holds his woman in his arms whenever she's down and when she's hurting. Love, sacrifice. Two things right there. Two very strong things. And one example of the sacrifice is how a man is willing to sacrifice his body to be able to stay up all night, to work his job, to be tired just to provide for his family and for his woman. And speaking of woman, God created man and woman to be together, to love each other, to be there for each other. And the love for a woman that a man feels, and vice versa, the love that a woman feels for a man is a sacred thing. I believe this because God has helped me to believe it and helped me to come to know that. And when a man gets to hold his woman close, gets to feel the heat of her skin, gets to see her beautiful eyes, gets to adore her smile, gets to laugh with her and spend time with her, that is a great thing. That is true love. When you care for someone out of your heart and not just because of the gain you may get out of something, that is true love. When you would be willing to give the heart from your chest to keep that person alive, that is true love. I'm Joshua Rayfield, and this I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.